I like skiing just as something to do. During the war, when you're young and there's nothing to do, you'll do anything. Well, this was taken in around 1955, 56, I think. My parents met in Montreal sometime around 1912. My father had just arrived from Switzerland, and my mother had just arrived from Mont Saint-Pierre in the Gaspé. I'm not sure if they were both bilingual in English and French at that time, but that didn't seem to hinder them getting together. It wasn't long before they decided Montreal life was not for them. They came to Morin Heights and found the property where the Chalet Bellevue is. It had a big house. It had about 8 bedrooms in it, and it was quite large. People started to come and stay over, and it got to the point where they start charging people because they were staying over. It became a boarding house. It was mostly just people that wanted to get to the country and had cross-country skis. Actually, any kind of skis were skis in those days.
Just boards.
Yeah. But I recall skiing when I was very young. We were very fortunate. We had a woodworker living in town, which was a friend, a Swiss man, as a matter of fact, and he made skis. And the first pair of skis I got, I paid him $5.
Oh boy.
And they were a beautiful pair of skis, maple. I skied, and my brother skied, and you had time, you skied to school. You left your skis outside, nobody touched them. There's photographs I think I still have, where the outside, the main door at the school was just packed with where the kids left their skis, where they kicked them off their boots, and that was it. But there was a little hill by like Carver's Hill. It was all clear of trees and everything. And at recess, if the recess was 15 minutes, you had time for 2 trips, climbing and coming down, and climbing, coming down. And that was all fun. And then we used to have inter-school races and inter-village races. Then it became the zone, which included Montreal. I went in all the races I could until I was 18, and a couple after that. But at 18, I joined the Canadian Ski Instructors Alliance, where I could teach skiing. And the idea of that was that if we had guests that came to ski, I could teach them to ski. Our accountant thought that was a good idea, and my father said, well, who's going to do the work? And anyway, it was a kind of a sharing thing. I did my work, and I tried to do some ski teaching. I used to teach the kids in the school, and that's all kids from the school. The little guy at the left was born in Penny's house. That's on the other side, like where the park is now. Okay. I loved skiing with kids because kids want more of everything. They want to learn, they want to do it. I used to figure out different ways of coming down the hill over bumps, which they wouldn't do. But when I did it, I said, now you got to follow me and do exactly what I do. Don't take the easy part, do it exactly what I do. They loved that. They just ate it up. And it was a pleasure for me at the same time. In 1954, we had the Canadian Ski School at our hotel, the Chalet Bellevue there, and that's the group. Now, we're up at the back here, right up there, and this is the little hill that I started at the beginning. That's me here. Here's the church. We're up here, And this is the slope, and the Chalet Bellevue is here. This is the church. It was. You can even see the road that comes down right here, down below here. And that was my first house right there. I was at the end of the road. I love Morin Heights. I always had some faith here. It's my home. It's where I grew up. I feel very grateful for my life. I was pretty healthy. I worked hard, but I played hard. I liked things. I didn't feel I wasted my time like some of my school chums and that I think I got some ideas because I left Morin Heights, joined the Ski Instructors Alliance, got to know other towns and so on, and I think that did me a lot of good. Don't like to brag, but I think I worked as hard as anybody to try to popularize Morin Heights. And I still do. Morin Heights still has the country atmosphere, the fun part of it. This funny thing, and you know, people have been sort of walking, skiing, doing everything on our property. My back land is open. You can walk right in. I have 16 acres back there. And it's the most beautiful land to walk on. And I get a lot of compliments about it. I've walked this town since I'm a kid. Pretty near everywhere I wanted to go, through anybody's land. I want people to enjoy it.
I've been there since the day you were born. I'll always be your port in a storm. I'll give you away, you'll be some man's wife. I'm gonna be there for the rest of my life, through ups and downs, skies black and blue. Well, I'll always be there for you. Life's a circus and life's a ball. Life can make your skin crawl, but don't you worry, don't you choose. There's much to win and much to lose. There's good people more than a few. And I'll always be there for you. Well, someone's gonna break your heart, and someday you're gonna break my heart. Tears and pain, we all pay our dues. Love and laughter will get you through. And I was always there for you. The richer cons, lies and cheats. The poor pawns, lovers and freaks. You're a woman, but you're